Short story, it's always been a dream to come to Florida ever since I was literally 14 years old. Never knew what I would be doing. I just knew I would come here to Florida. I'm from a small town, Salem, Illinois. At the time, it was only 8,000 people. I think now it's like 11. And what a blessing it's been for me to have opportunities that I didn't know I could have. Whenever I was moving to Florida, I remember having a house ready for me. 3 days later, they said, hey, sorry, it's not available now because we're gonna move my mother into it now. And so I moved to Florida with everything I had in the back of my Nissan Frontier, small truck. Saran wrapped everything for the weather, put a tarp in everything. Stayed in a hotel for a few days, found a place, didn't have anything, didn't have electric for maybe 4 or 5 days. My neighbor at the time, I lived in Clewiston, out in the country, Clewiston, Florida, and they gave me a power line to my house. And it's just so crazy kind of where you start in life, right? And that's just, whether you're buying a home or you have a dream, I love making dreams come true, but sometimes you gotta make your own dreams come true, right? You gotta put in the effort, you gotta put in the work, and you have to have heart and have that strength. You really do. There's times you're gonna give up, and that's one thing when I'm working with any buyers, that is not in my vocabulary. Try is not something that I like to say. I don't want to say I hope. It's that I will do and I will conquer, and you gotta be the same. And many times I thought and learned to myself that you have to fail to succeed. And when you go through all those things, you're gonna be a much better person, personally, professionally, and have the best customer service, I feel, because of your learning experiences. So when there's a no, there's a yes around the corner. Always remember that, always. As I walk every day to the sales center, I put the sign away that says, thank you for visiting. We are currently with another customer. I am now available. And today, you are thinking about coming in. I want to know your story. I want to know where you came from. Not only talk about our floor plans, but the correct and right floor plans that will fit you based off your needs, your goals, your desires, and your must. Anything that maybe you need that you don't have currently. Let's talk about those here at Devasta, Hendrix Reserve, located off of 441 Lake Worth Road. Let's serve you to give you the best customer service. Let's see what your chapter and journey will be. Until then, goodbye.